Hey everyone, and welcome to class. Today I'm going to teach you how to look sexy and self-confident while walking on heels. So a lot of people ask me, well, how can you dance on heels? I can barely walk in them. Surprisingly, dancing in them could be even easier than walking in them, because walking is something monotonic and dancing is something that moves and changes, and we use a lot more of our body range. Before I begin explaining and teaching you how to get that posture, how to feel confident on heels or without heels, I would really love it if you can subscribe to my channel, press the like button, leave a comment below right now or after class. What more videos would you like to see in my channel? And let's begin. So I'll try to keep it very short today. I'm going to talk about the neck posture, the shoulder posture, the lower back posture, and the walking. So neck. You want to make sure your neck is not too drawn in, that the chin is not down or up. It's somewhere in between. I used to think that a dancer posture should be very elongated in the neck, but it's also not healthy for the neck to leave it or to keep it straight. The neck is supposed to have a curve, but you want to make sure you're not putting too much of a curve and not straightening the neck too much. So something in between, that you do have a little curve and that you keep your neck long but not rigid, not too much tucked in. Shoulders. So when we are walking on heels, we want, especially in dance class, we want to keep our shoulders out and the ribs open and the chest open. But this is something that daily life, I wouldn't recommend you to walk like this, even if you just enjoy walking on heels or on flats and you like to take the attention. Still don't do that, because it does bring a little tension to the middle back and the upper back. But I would recommend you not to do the opposite, because the opposite really shows on like low self-esteem, low confidence. You want to take your shoulders back without opening the ribs too much. You want to keep your ribs in place and open the shoulders. This is a confident posture. About lower back. So you don't want to rotate the lower back too much in, and you don't want to tilt it too much out. You want to keep it somewhere in between. If you have a tendency to do this, you want to take it maybe a little bit back to balance it. If you have the tendency for big lordosis, you want to balance this and maybe tuck a little bit in from the lower abs. But in generally, you want to keep your lower back neutral and stable. And especially when you walk on heels, the heels has a tendency to pop the butt out, so you don't want to exaggerate it more. Now, daily life, if I walk on heels, I want to walk in a way that I am keeping my awareness on all of my feet, not just the toes or the heels, because the body, when we walk on heels, does have a tendency naturally to go on the toes, and we don't want to do that. We want to keep our weight even in the toes and in the heels, and we want to maybe bring our awareness to there. And when I'm walking, generally, I don't want to walk with my knees out. I want to walk with my legs very tight to each other. I want to make sure I'm thinking of my pelvic floor and picking it up. And I want to really engage my abs, because engaging my abs really helps me to not bring all the weight into the heels. Another thing that you want to think of is not turning in the legs. This is very important. You want to keep your legs, when we're walking in the street just like that, you just want to make sure maybe they're parallel. But I feel like when I'm walking on heels, something in maybe thinking about rotating them a little bit out helps me, especially in class. Because in class, I want to walk with my heel, so it's outside. A little bit of a turnout, not too much, a little bit of a turnout. So now we're ready to go to how I walk in class. So this is for all my students that really want to know, and I don't always have time to go through it in class. This is for you, or for all the ladies around the world who's going to heels class. You want to make sure that your knees are together. We're starting in a bevel pose, and I want to walk and transfer the weight to my left leg and bring all the weight into my hips. Right, transferring the weight into my right hip. And so this posture, this position is called bevel, and I want to get to it each time I am going forward. So if you're standing on both legs together and you're bending one knee, you want to make sure that the inner side of the leg, the leg is going towards the other leg, and that the toes are out. So it's kind of like a turnout in the leg, in the ankle too. And then we're walking, turning out the leg, transferring the weight, bringing the right leg into a bevel. Then with the right, transferring the weight, left leg in a bevel. Left, transferring the weight, right leg in a bevel. It looks really hard in the beginning, but when you practice it a lot, it becomes easier. And don't forget, we said upper body out. So now, this is totally a total Beyonce walk, a total Beyonce posture. Again, when we're in heels class. So I don't know if you want to walk like that on the street. You can try. It will take a lot of attention. So again, right, left leg into a bevel. Left, right leg into a bevel. And once you do it slow a few times, you can do it faster. Try to do it faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It really helps me to take the weight easier and faster into the other leg. So again, do it slow. I really recommend just practicing it a few times. And then when you feel comfortable, you can really put the music on and just walk your way. Faster. And so that's it. I hope you enjoy, and I would love it if you write me in the comments if you liked this video, if you want more videos of this kind, and what other videos would you like to see in my channel. Hope to see you in the next one, and have a good day.